Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us today. It's great to be here. Of course, everyone knows, everyone says, I love New York. But at Infiniti, we really mean it. 1 out of every 5 Infinitis sold in the United States is sold right here in the New York metro area. So on behalf of Infiniti, thank you, New York. Of course, the person in charge of keeping all of this going is Randy Parker, the new Vice President of Infiniti Americas. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce you to him. He's right here. Randy. Thank you, Randy. Let me start by saying it's an honor to be representing Infiniti today as we move into the very exciting period of growth in the next few years. Growth in product and also growth in powertrains. And with our new expanded lineup, growth in sales is natural. Infiniti has been very open about our upcoming model line expansion. You've seen the stunning Infiniti Q60 concept at Detroit this year. It's coming. You've seen the Q30 concept earlier in Frankfurt. It's also coming. And in a few minutes, I'll tell you more about the QX50 concept that is making its North American debut later today. And definitely, this is coming. However, we still have some work to do. While we are reloading our showrooms with strong sales momentum, including a great start to 2015, we are committed to continuing the enhancement of the current lineup. One example, we added the new Infiniti Q70 long wheelbase model. With nearly 6 inches of additional rear seat leg room, we also added the range-topping limited edition of the QX80. And today, I'm pleased to present our new 2016 Infiniti QX50. It's a little longer, it's more stylish, and it's better equipped. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, the new front end brings the QX50 more in line with the design language that first appeared on the Q50 and then the Q70. Included in that, it's the new LED daytime running lights and also the LED fog lights. There's also a new side sill, and there's a new fascia, and there's also new LED mirror turn signals. And of course, the new 19-inch wheel really sets off the package. The biggest change, though, is something you probably wouldn't notice at a glance until you sit in the back seat. That is, the QX50 wheelbase has been extended by 3.2 inches, providing 4.3 inches of additional legroom. Overall, the interior volume has also been increased to 8.3 cubic feet, including an additional 2.7 cubic feet of cargo space. The QX50 was one of the first luxury compact crossover foreshadowing the hottest segment in the auto industry right now. It is the first vehicle to offer our innovative around view monitor, and it remains one of the most powerful and versatile luxury compact crossovers you can buy today. The new, refined 2016 QX50 will be available this fall in North America and other select global markets. In a few minutes, I invite you to come up and take a closer look. But first, we take a moment and talk about something else. As you walk around the show this week, you might get the impression that the industry thinks that buyers can't get enough of luxury compact crossovers. Well, this is also true for Infiniti. And that brings us to the next great Infiniti coming, which is later this year, the QX30 coupe crossover. It's right over there, behind all the crowd. Around the world, the city streets are filled with opportunities for discovery. In London, in Paris, in New York, you can take the tube, or you can take the metro or the subway, or you can own an urban explorer, the Infiniti QX30. The QX30 concept is highly expressive, appearing poised for action. It is meant to thrill the senses and awaken one's desire for adventure. This is something we set out to achieve in part by giving the elevated, sure-footed stance of a crossover. But taking a closer look, you can see that the Infiniti face is unmistakable. It has black lacquered mesh motif and the double arch grille are framed by Infiniti's iconic headlamps with their signature stare of intensity. Moving along the body, the sloping lines of the QX30 concept are reminiscent of a coupe. But as you will see, the lines and the Infiniti artistry have been made more robust. Coming around the rear, you can see examples of our careful attention to detail. What might easily have been a garden variety skid plate instead has been transformed with integrated exhaust and a series of sculpted graphics to something quite special. Infiniti aims to engage emotionally with the vehicle's occupants. And in that, the warm, authentic, and inviting interior of the QX30 concept sets the tone. It's like a driver's glove, but a very adventurous one. And all 4 seats have been streamlined to convey this suspended leather look, evoking the feeling of taut and toned athleticism. So by keeping the seat slim, we've enhanced the impression of a shared space inside the cabin. And with its rich brown leathers and soothing blue accents, the darker interior environment dovetails nicely with the sturdy, outdoor appearance of the exterior. In an ever-growing, ever-crowded crossover marketplace, we embrace the concept of shaking up the status quo while surrounded in Infiniti style. It will be my pleasure to give you a closer look at the QX30 concept in just a few moments. But first, I'd like to invite back Randy up on stage, and we can get some photos with the next QX50. Randy, thanks.